Hello, this is Simpstuck, and it's February 13, 2013. Today, it's pretty short, textbook-wise, but there's also a centroid homework assignment that the overseer posted online, and we're going to find the coordinates of centroids. If you don't know what a centroid is, bam, watch that video. I'll even fill it with magic, electronic magica or something. It's going to be up there for a while. Actually, I think I'm going to erase this now. You've had your chance. So let's go ahead and do this homework. This is in the parachute textbook 510, number 7 and number 9. So let's do number 7 first. It says, find the coordinates of the centroid of each triangle with the given vertices. A is -1, 1. B is 3, 1. C is 1, 7. Now the thing is, we could spend an eternity doing this with the midpoint and finding the centroid and connecting the median. We know that a centroid is, by the way, the concurrency of the medians of a triangle, right? So there's a simple formula. It's just a additional addition to the midpoint formula, and it reads that the centroid of any triangle is equal to, and it's a coordinate, x1 plus x2 plus x3 over 3. And it's the same concept as the midpoint formula, really. We're taking the average of both, y2 plus y3 over 3 parentheses. Okay, so we're still taking the average of both. So it's the same concept as the midpoint, but you have 3 terms and you divide it by 3 instead. So this is pretty straightforward. -1 plus 3 plus 1 over 3, comma, 1 plus 1 plus 7 over 3, comma, and that's going to be the coordinate of our centroid. So -1 plus 3 is 2, plus 1 is 3 over 3, comma, 9 over 3. This simplifies to 1, 3, so that's number 7. Let's try purple, dark purple for this. Number 9, we read A is -2, -5. B is 0, 1. C is -10 and 1. So again, we just do the same thing that we have been doing. -2 plus 0 minus 10 over 3, comma, -5 plus 1 plus 1 over 3, parentheses, -2 plus 0, it's nothing, minus 10 is 12 over 3, comma, and -5 plus 2 is -3 over 3. So for this one we have -4 and -1 as our coordinates. So these are the textbook answers. Usually I do not give the full homework, as I don't believe in that kind of cheat sheet just going on YouTube, but it was kind of short, and it is fairly simple, so I figured I can just give you the answers, which are right here. Moving on. Okay, I am back, and this is the first question for the worksheet homework that I have pasted here. It reads, in the diagram below of ACE, this triangle ACE, the medians AD, EB, and CF intersect at G, so we can call this the centroid. The length of FG is 12 centimeters, so let's do some labeling here. It says that this right here is 12. What is the length of GC? So we want to find this X here. Well, the longer side of any centroid segment always spawns from the vertex, so this is the vertex of this line segment we're dealing with. So x is actually going to be the longer side, which is the 2x side. So what are we dealing with here? We know that a centroid splits line segments in the ratio of 2 to 1. Therefore, this right here must be twice this. Well, if this is just twice of this and FG is 12, well, we can just say that GC is equal to 2 times FG, and FG is 12, so GC has to be 24, which is number 1. Okay, moving on to question 2. In this diagram below of ABC, medians AD, BE, and CF intersect at G. Again, this is the centroid. If CF is 24, what is the length of FG? So this entire thing, that is going to be 24. Then what is FG? FG is the shorter side, right? Because GC is the longer side because it spawns from this C. So we can say that GC is equal to 2x and FG is equal to x. Combined, FC would be equal to 3x, right? And if CF is also equal to 24, let's set them equal to each other. So if 3x equals 24, so we solve for x is 8. And we know that FG is x, and x is 8, so that's pretty simple. FG is just 8. Choice 1. So, question number 3. Median's done, P is the midpoint, and they tell you that this thing is 6 inches. What equation can be used to find x? Well, if you've watched my points of concurrency video, if this is x, this is just 2x. We can say that 2x plus x equals 6, right? If you wanted to find x, 3x equals 6, x equals 2. Work your way up from there. And you don't even really need to do that because this is the intermediary step that you need. It's already shown here. That's number 2. So I think you have an idea of what to do. I don't know if there's more problems, but that's about as far as I'm going to get because I don't believe in doing all of the homework. Thanks for watching though. Hope you found this helpful. Bye. Oh, actually, update. I'm going to get, you know that this is pretty poor quality even though it is legible and it's fine. It's 360p, but I might upgrade to a 720p screen recording software. It's a pretty good program. I've been demoing it for a while and I might use it. The only reason I haven't used it right now is because there's a watermark and I don't really like watermarks. It's about $30, but I could use $30 for this. Also, this is not the only reason that I would need that software, so it's just something I need. So I'll be recording higher quality videos. Also, I'll be starting a new playlist because it's more for me than for you, but if you are interested, I'm going to be starting an AMC 10 playlist. I, by all means, do not know all of the AMC 10B questions because I am struggling with AMC, but I do have the solution packet, and I can teach by going through the solutions packet. So I'll be going through some sample questions. Again, it's more for me than for you, but if you're ever curious, you can check that playlist out. Thanks guys, see you later, bye. Quick lesson on sine graphs here. If I draw a graph and this is y, this is x, this is 1, and this is -1, the sine graph is probably one of the coolest graphs that exists, along with the cosine graph. So let's say this was pi over 2, pi, 3 pi over 4, and this was 2 pi. And of course this is talking in radians. Sine graph just curls around. At 3 pi over 4 it's -1, and at 2 pi it's 1 again, and it keeps on repeating. Very cool graph. It's bendy. And a cosine graph, it is just a sine graph, but it's shifted. So it actually starts here, and it goes like that. And it goes like that, and whatever. And tangent's just crazy. It's like... Anyways, see ya.